The ridge of high pressure is strengthening over the Concho Valley and the Big Country, so we're going to be seeing warmer temperatures through the end of the work week. That's why the National Weather Service in Fort Worth has issued a heat advisory, all these orange shaded counties. It does extend as far west as the Big Country. Stevens County, places like Breckenridge, you are included in that heat advisory. That's the one county in the Fox West Texas viewing area included. Ozona, St. Angelo, Abilene not included in the heat advisory. It's still going to be a hot one tomorrow, and I think our hottest temperature is going to be Friday and Saturday. So we might see that heat advisory extended, and regardless of if there's a heat advisory or not, always want to remember those heat safety tips. Always want to limit those times outdoors. Stay hydrated, wear sunscreen, and check the back seat. You always want to make sure you look before you lock. We always hear those really sad stories about, unfortunately, children and pets being left in the back of cars. So just make sure that you're being cognizant over the next couple of days. Also, the heat safety of our furry friends. Best time to go out and walk your dog, definitely going to be in the mornings. We'll be waking up in the low 70s, about 72 degrees at 6 o'clock in the morning. I know it's early. And if you're like me, you like sleeping in, but that is definitely the safest time to be outside. 79 degrees by the 9 o'clock hour. We're still hanging on to the 90s in a couple locations. 90 degrees even right now in the Key City. Seeing those southeasterly winds. 82 degrees right now in Brownwood. 87 right now for folks in Big Lake. The good news, even though we're seeing those southeasterly winds, it's really not terribly humid outside. And when you get a lot of humidity, your skin can't cool off as much. That leads to those high heat index values. We'll be seeing more moisture across eastern portions of our area, so east of Abilene. That's why we have that heat advisory in effect tomorrow afternoon for Stevens County. For the most part, though, heat index values aren't too bad for us in the Concho Valley and the Big Country. Feels like it's 84 right now in Brady and feeling like it's 90 in Big Spring. So definitely still a little bit warmer. It's definitely warm. I don't think anybody's arguing with that. The fact that it's a dry heat, though, as opposed to a humid heat, at least makes it slightly more tolerable, I think, is probably the best way to say it. If you're eating lunch outside tomorrow, we'll be in the upper 80s, lower 90s by the lunch hour. About 87 degrees by 11 a.m. and already in the low 90s by about 1 p.m., about 93 degrees. Sitting at the 88 degree mark right now at St. Angelo Mathis Airport. You really can't even see a cloud in the sky. That's exactly what we're seeing on satellite right now. Dry today, dry tomorrow, dry through at least early next week. I did include a 10% chance of rain next Tuesday. That means 90% of us are staying dry next Tuesday and Wednesday. But hey, some rain chance is better than none. Big weather story for us is going to be those hottest temperatures Friday and Saturday, going with a high of 101 for your Friday, 100 degrees even for your Saturday. It's not record-breaking heat. It's hot, though, so I always want to make sure we're taking it seriously with those southwesterly winds about 10 miles an hour for your Friday. Tomorrow, high of 99, so a degree warmer than we were today. High of 102 tomorrow in Abilene with a high of 103 for your Friday. Make sure you stay safe. You can find the full forecast on our website. Bert.
On weather.